grab your snacks, cause it's story time. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel here at Juice's Random Vlogs. You already know it's your girl Juice. Let's get on with this video, cause you know, this is not my finest moment whatsoever. This is the day that I forgot Roxy. What? It was the middle of the day. I had a bunch of people over. The neighbors said that they had a present for me, so I was wondering what it was. I don't like surprises. I don't mind presents, but I do not like surprises whatsoever. And now this particular present I didn't want at all. A little bit of a backstory. This happened to be a person instead of an actual gift. And being that this person and I were not really on good terms, I didn't want this person around whatsoever. Her and I just, the friendship, it was over. Okay, so the neighbors said that they had a present for me. I'm over here wondering what it is. So they're like, I'll let you know when it's here. I think it was like maybe 20-30 minutes later. They said it's here for me to come outside. So I go outside and I'm like, all right, what is it? Oh, just give, you know, wait a second, it's coming around the car. And I was like, it's coming around the car. What's going on? This person comes around the car, happy as shit. And I'm over here bugging out because I didn't want to see her at all. I didn't want her to be there. I just wanted the people that were already there to hang out with me. And I want to keep you guys informed that this is stuff that I remember particularly. My memory is a little bit fuzzy, and I probably have a bunch of other people that actually do watch my videos, and they're sitting here like, Juice, you forgot a couple of things. Well, listen, this is what I remember, so this is what I'm going to tell you. So I saw her, she comes around, she tries to give me a hug, and I start backing up, and I'm like, no, I appreciate the gesture, but this is not something that I wanted, and I don't want her here at all. I didn't look at her, I didn't smile, I was just like, no, 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 and I backed up and I go back in the house. And now my other friend S is standing at the top of the stairs, and she's like, yo, Juice, what's going on? And I was like, you about to find out when A walks in the door. Or when she walks in there. I don't even think I told her who it was that was walking in. So she's like, okay, are you good? And I was like, no, I'm not okay. And I went into my room and I closed the door and I locked the door. And you remember the Jack Daniels bottle that I told you about? Yeah, this is where it wasn't a good idea, okay? Now, I'm not making excuses or anything like that. This is probably something that I should have thought about before I did anything, but I was really upset, and I opened the bottle of Jack Daniels, and this is where it gets bad. You're supposed to usually you're not even supposed to take shots, alright? It's whiskey, you're supposed to take your time with it or whatever, and I definitely did not do that whatsoever. So, as I said, I went in my room, I locked the door, and I heard S say, oh no, why is this here? Well, like, why is A here? She didn't want her there either. Everybody in the house did not want her around. Everybody was not on good terms with this person at all. And so, while I was in my room locked, I opened the bottle of Jack Daniels and I take 4 big ass chugs. What? 4, maybe a little bit more, okay? And then I don't even sit anywhere like on a chair or the bed. I sit on the floor next to the chair, and the door is still locked. And then I think like 2 other people knocked on the door. A was downstairs, and I think S came, knocked on the door. Yo, Juice, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm really not. She's like, yo, let me in. So I let her in. And she's like, what's going on? And I was like, I don't know. They gave me this present that I thought, like, I don't want her here. This is not cool. And they see me with the bottle of Jack in my hand, and they're like, are you okay? Again. And I'm like, no. I probably also did something stupid, and I'm most likely gonna feel it very, very soon. So they took a shot or whatever, and I think maybe 10 minutes after I took my 4 big ass gulps of Jack Daniels, I started to feel a little tipsy, and then it got worse. And then later on, I think it was like maybe 20 minutes after that, I really started to feel it. I was like totally out of it. I was feeling okay, like I was feeling pretty good, but I was just so gone, like wasted. And I decided to leave my room at this point, and I'm walking down the hallway, and S comes out and pops out of her room, because her room was like right down the hall from me. And she's asking me if I'm okay, and I'm like, yeah, kind of. I am just feeling really wasted right now, super drunk. And then they see me that I can barely walk, and I go in the room, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna chill in here for a second. And remember, this is as far as I remember. And we have a little conversation, and this dog comes in, my dog, and I'm bugging out, and I'm like, whose dog is that? S goes, that's your dog, Roxy. Wait, I have a dog? Yeah, Juice, that's your dog. you had her for a couple. I have a dog? Like, I was so confused. I didn't remember. I pet the dog or whatever and stuff like that. Obviously, Roxy came over to me and but I was just genuinely confused. Later on, after that, mind you, this happened to be a big joke, especially the next day. And I think this is probably one of the most funniest memories that people have of me, is that I forgot my dog, and that I was super wasted, and I threw up it was just a complete mess. So moving forward, after the situation where I forgot Roxy, I then take a bunch of people in the room, they come join me, and I start talking emotionally and just expressing myself, and this is like very terrible, and I clearly express the simple fact that I don't want A around. I don't want her here. And come to find out, she didn't stay there that long. She ended up leaving for 2 hours, or probably even more of my knowledge. So then after I talk to everyone emotionally, I start leaving the room. I don't feel well. This is where I start to get sick. And I threw up on the ground. On the floor. I threw up on the floor. And then I couldn't handle it anymore, and I kept going, and they tried to hand me a garbage bag, they tried to hand me a pail. It definitely didn't make it in either one. There was puke all over. It was so disgusting. My other best friend then at the time came up the stairs to check up on me, but he didn't make it all the way up the stairs, mostly because he started to see all the nasty puke just drip. It was so gross. Okay, I'm not even gonna go further. Next thing I know, I'm crawling back to the room. They helped me by cleaning up, which I truly appreciate. I don't even think I ever thanked them for that, but they cleaned up. They helped me to my room, and then out of nowhere, I started noticing that I had a piercing missing. And I also remembered that my friend at the time gave me my present early, and in that present, along with the Jack Daniels, was more piercings and stuff like that to accessorize. So I therefore changed it, but I couldn't do it like by myself because I was still really drunk. So my other friend Z came in the room, and he helped me switch it out. So I had one of this and one stud piercing. I don't think it was that long after that, and then I fell asleep. I woke up the next day, and I don't remember what happened the day before. Usually when I get drunk, I remember everything. I guess I'm just one of those types of people that can manage myself while still being like really goofy and stuff like that, but I'm also able to remember what happened the day before. But for this particular situation, I did not remember anything that happened. So I woke up, noticed I had 2 different piercings on, which was just strange to me. And then, I greet everyone in the morning. I don't remember exactly what time, but I greet everyone. Everyone's like, yo, do you even remember what happened last night? And I was like, no, I don't. Everyone told me what happened. And I was like, yo, I really forgot about Roxy. Yo, that's crazy. I can't believe that I forgot about Roxy. And that's the only thing that was more important to me than anything else, was forgetting that I had a dog. It was just crazy. But that is going to wrap it up for this story time. I hope you guys enjoyed. getting to know how I forgot my own dog, and I hope you enjoyed the story time in general. I know you guys love my story times. They seem to be doing quite well, so I plan on doing more in the future when I have more things that I can try to remember for you guys to the best of my ability. And without further ado, thank you so much for tuning in and watching Juice's Random Vlogs. You already know it's your girl Juice. Be sure to follow everyone linked in the description box below, including your girl. My Instagram is usually always somewhere randomly across on the screen everywhere. It's just randomly put on the screen at some point in this video, so I hope you guys go follow me. Follow Richard, follow Stan, follow Rose. Check out Rose's podcast. Rose is doing a Motivational Mondays series, so be sure to check that out. I think he has 3 up right now. He's also continuing the Kingdom Hearts series, if you guys didn't know that either. So if you guys want to know more about Kingdom Hearts that you probably didn't know, I suggest you go check it out. Everything is linked in the description box below. Follow everyone, including your girl, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.